Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and in this channel, we focus on everything BFL, beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and stay a while? In today's video, I'm going to share my Bath & Body Works haul. Part of this haul was the Milk Bar collection that I decided to pick up, and you guys are probably already saw that video before this video, so those items was part of this haul. But I had other items that I picked up in store. I actually did an exchange. I have never done an exchange at Bath & Body Works, so I will share that experience with you and how that went. But if you want to see what items I did get in place of the items I decluttered, then just stay tuned. All right, so I have my bags here. So I'm going to take everything out real quick and we'll get to it. All right, so I got everything out of the bags. And so if you saw my Bath & Body Works Body Mist collection series, I've been going through and testing out my fragrances. I did a lot of shopping during the summertime, and some of these mists I did not get to do like a wear test on them on my skin until like I forced myself to go through them. Like I gave my first impressions of these fragrances just from sniffing them off the top, and a few of them made it on my trays, but some of them I had like multiple backups of them because I love them on initial spray. Now, after wearing them, doing the one wear test on them, I went through and I said, do you need this many backups of this? Or do you even like this scent? Like, do you just like this scent or do you love this scent? So that's what was my determining factor when going through all of these. So with that being said, I had a bag of, it was what? 13, yeah, 13 body mists. I ended up with 3 duplicates of body creams, a body lotion. I had one of the sets of body butters that I had like 5 or 6 of, so I said you don't need that many of those. So anyways, long story short, I looked up the Bath & Body Works return policy. And then I called my local store because I want to know ahead of time before I went in to know exactly what to expect when I got there. So they said, you know, you could bring the items back in within, so long as it's been within this year, which I was shocked because whenever I called Victoria's Secret about those other body mists that I had, they was like 30 days. And that's it. 30 days and you cut off. So I don't know if that's all stores, but I called the 2 that's closest to me because I don't stay near a Victoria's Secret. I normally do my stuff online. And it's 30 days from the day they're shipped. And that's it. So by the time, you know, you might get a ship date, but you might not get it for like almost a week. And then the clock already started. So if you don't get to testing it or trying it out before that 30 days, it's like you snooze, you lose. But so I was super shocked to hear them say about the year situation. But with that being said, I know there's some process with that. I know you got all your orders online. You got all your orders on the app or whatever. You can return with your little receipts and stuff. But I wasn't looking to do returns. I was like, I could just get a credit or I can just exchange the items. And so that's what we did. So I had 13 body mints that I needed to exchange. I had 1 body lotion, 3 body creams, and 2 body butters that I needed to exchange. And I was surprised that I was able to do even exchanges. So this haul that you're seeing today is just an even exchange of the items that I had duplicates of that I returned, of body butters, body lotions, some of the mists that I did not care for after doing one. A handful of them was mists that I didn't care for just from doing the one wear test that I bought more recently. So with that being said, what did I get? Well, you guys knew I fell in love with Touch of Gold. And I did. I love some Touch of Gold, and I only had got a couple of the body butters. So I exchanged that one that I had like 5 of them. I didn't realize I had 5 of them. Now, if it would have been that Waikiki Beach Coconut, I would have kept all 5 of those. But it was that passion flower, banana flower, or whatever that one was in a purple bottle. I got rid of 2 of those, and I still got like 3 or 4 of them. So I got me 2 extras of my Touch of Gold body butters because I know I'm going to enjoy this and go through it. So, you know, I went ahead and got 2 more of those. And for the sprays, I went ahead and got 3 more of the Touch of Gold sprays. I love this scent, you guys. I love it. So even exchange on those. And I only had one, I think, 1 or 2 of the Viva Vanilla. So I went ahead and picked up another this because this one does better as it sits. So I said, well, go ahead and get a backup of this one. So that's what I did. Same with this. I only had 1 of the honeycomb, and I know I'm going to get quite a bit of use out of that this coming fall and winter. So I said, go ahead and get a backup of this one. And in the stars, I believe only had 1 of these. So I decided to go ahead and get this one. So do y'all need to know the notes of these? The vanilla, Viva Vanilla was one of the luxuries collections. This has rich plum, glowing amber, and addictive vanilla. The honeycomb one is just a honey one. It says that it has notes of sweet shade and golden honey for a warm, addictive scent. So that's that one. And everybody and their mama should know about Touch of Gold now. But it has the bright blackberries, golden orange flower, and decadent tonka. So that's that one. Now, in the stars is the one that has the starflower, sandalwood, musk, sugared tangelo, white argwood, and radiant amber. I know I'm going to be playing with this one this fall, so I want to get a backup of this one as well. So with that being said, in the stars, the one lotion that I exchanged, I went ahead and got a lotion in this one. So I got a lotion now in that because I believe the body butter I had in this one is a lotion instead of a regular body butter. I think it has a little shimmer to it. So this way I just have a regular one. And then I got a backup of Champagne Toast. They was advertising Champagne Toast again this year because they got it in new packaging. So I know I only got 1 of these. So I just got a backup of this one in the new packaging. I love the packaging. It has the same similar tops as they had for the Disney collection. So that is what it looks like now, the new Champagne Toast. I think it's very cute. But Champagne Toast has the bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. So that one was that. And you guys, I dogged this scent. Well, I kept the one, so I still love it. I just thought I thought this was gonna be better than it is. But as this one has sat, I love it more now. So I said, well, go ahead and get a backup of this one, the Vanilla Cafe. This one here. This one has the smooth espresso, whipped vanilla, and toasted hazelnut. This right here smells way better now than when I did my first impressions on it. So hence now I got a second one of these because I love Vanilla Ease. That Vanilla Ease just is Burberry Goddess with the extra dose of the lavender in the beginning. But then as it dries, it's Burberry Goddess. I don't care what nobody say. That's what it is. That's what it is on my skin. So, but I was like, man, I thought this was going to be my favorite and ended up being that one. But as this one has aged a little bit, matured or whatever, it smells a lot better now. So I love it now. It was just a strong light before that I thought I should have loved, but now I do love it. So I got a backup of that one. With that being said, the rest of the items, you guys, I was surprised that I was able to do even exchanges on these, but I was able to do even exchanges on my Milk Bar collection. Yep, I did. So peppermint bark truffle, I got 2 of these. I got my cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie in the body cream and in the body mist. So if anyone doesn't know, the Peppermint bark truffle has peppermint chocolate cake, crushed candy cane, and white chocolate. I love it. That's why I got 2 of them. The cinnamon sugar pretzel, toasted pretzel, cinnamon dusting, sugar vanilla. This is gorgeous. And then I got 2 of the raspberry holiday pie bar body creams and 2 of the body mists. And this one has sugar cookie, raspberry jelly, and toasted almonds. So that's what this one looked like, along with its body butters. And then the cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie looked like that. And then the other one looked like this. So these all were ones that I was able, all the items I just showed you were all items I was able to do even exchanges on them. Now, I saw something somewhere, because I did have to show my ID for you doing this. I think like Bath and Body Works has that you can exchange all this stuff. Like they give you a year, but I think like after $250 is something to do with that. I'm not a person that is going to be doing this often. Like I said, I'm going to be more cautious about what I'm actually bringing home. Like I said, you don't need all the collection of all the things, but I will be testing them in store. So I would do like continue to do like store walkthroughs and see which ones I like, or get my nose on the scents. But what's actually going to come home will be things that like I loved on first impressions. And we'll go from there as far as actually testing them to see if I still love them on my skin, because skin chemistry plays a big role in all of these things. So you might like something on paper, like it in the air, may like it on others, but on your skin may have a whole nother opinion or direction that it wants to take the fragrance in that you may not want it to take it in. Or you may end up even loving it more. So skin chemistry, your personal skin chemistry does play a big role in the fragrances you wear. But that is everything. That is my little haul, my exchange. My thought process on that exchange was very, they was very kind. They were very helpful. I really love the people in my store. They are very kind people. They're very knowledgeable on what they're doing. And, you know, they helped me through this process, being able to, you know, give me direction on, you know, the process when I called them. And then when I actually went in store and completed everything, they were super kind and helpful. And I really do appreciate it. So with that being said, it was a wonderful experience for me. And like I said, something that I don't plan on doing a lot of, but if I need to, I will. So if it's something I don't like, I don't have a problem taking it back, because I'm not heavily using it. I'm trying it, and you know, you're not going to like everything. And like I said, skin chemistry does play a role. So, you know, you need to actually wear something to see if it's going to work for you as far as fragrances. All right, you guys, that is it. That is everything for my haul, exchange, whatever you want to call it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop down below. What have you been thinking about the new collection from Milk Bar? What are your thoughts on it? I want to know what y'all think about it and what's your favorite. Other than that, stay tuned to my next video. Bye.